We got breaking news this morning. 5 Americans wrongfully detained in Iran are expected to be free this morning as part of a prisoner swap, apparently worked out by the Biden administration, though it's all according to officials in Iran. We are still waiting to hear more about the actual status of these American prisoners. Chief Foreign Affairs correspondent Margaret Brennan is following the story for us. Margaret, according to officials in Iran, is not usually something to hang your hat on. Good morning.
Yeah, well, exactly, Tony, and good morning to you. The White House isn't confirming yet the Iranian government's announcement that today is the day of the prisoner exchange, but this high-stakes, complex deal has been in the works for months, and distrust is so high between the U.S. and Iran that the Biden administration won't breathe a sigh of relief until the 5 American detainees are on that flight back home.
Iran announced Monday that 5 detained Americans are expected to be released today. They include Imad Shargi, Siamak Namazi, Murad Tabaz, and 2 Americans whose names are being withheld. For the first time since 2015, 51-year-old Siamak Namazi would be free. He spent the past 8 years in the notorious Evin prison in Iran on what the U.S. State Department considers trumped-up charges of espionage. Shargi and Tabaz were arrested in 2018. All are considered wrongfully detained. In exchange, Iran says charges against 5 Iranians in the U.S. will be dropped. 2 will remain in the U.S. The Biden administration reached a tentative deal in August, but the final pieces only came together in recent days. The money traveled from South Korea to Switzerland and then into a monitored bank account in Qatar, a deal the White House has repeatedly defended.
This is not a payment of any kind. It's not ransom. These aren't U.S. taxpayer dollars. And we haven't lifted a single one of our sanctions on Iran.
The U.S. Treasury will monitor the money and restrict its use to humanitarian purposes. But Iran's president, whose country is badly in need of economic relief, dismissed any limits.
The Islamic Republic of Iran will decide to spend it wherever we need it.
Republican Mike Turner, chair of the House Intelligence Committee, is concerned the financial relief will incentivize future hostage-taking.
I mean, whenever you put a price on American heads, you get an incentive for people to take more hostages.
These are $6 billion in frozen oil revenue.
Billions and billions of dollars, and so that's a concern.
Now, Biden administration officials described the 5 Iranians who would be released as nonviolent offenders who mainly violated sanctions. And I spoke with one of them who is remaining here in the U.S., Kaveh Lotfallah Afrasiabi, a political scientist charged with acting as an unregistered foreign agent. He is a U.S. permanent resident and tells CBS News he'll remain living in Massachusetts. Nate?
Margaret, thank you.